The Strong Style Podcast, the revolutionary force in podcast entertainment.
Good evening, Mark and Marquettes. I'm James.
And I'm Todd.
And you're listening to a Strong Style Podcast. And I think today we're going to go over the worst wrestling gimmicks.
Yeah, we're going to react to Bleacher Reports of the 40 worst gimmicks in history of professional wrestling.
Oh, man, there's a lot that suck.
Yeah, and I figured that this would be cool because they're going to have some people on here that we may agree with and we may not. Depends on, whether where we see them at.
Yeah, Dave Meltzer ain't behind this, is he?
No, this is just Bleacher Report. This is, just...
Because, Uncle Dave's a little fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs these days.
Yeah, but, hey, you want to jump right into it, man?
Yeah, let's jump right into it.
Okay, number 40, the Mountie. I'm going to disagree.
I think he made it work.
I think he did too.
Honestly, it's kind of one of those stupid gimmicks that shouldn't have worked, like Gold Dust and, Mankind and Undertaker, but his ability made it work.
Yeah, I think that the Mountie worked very, very well. He was a natural foe for the Big Boss Man.
Yeah.
Intercontinental Champion and worked with Jimmy Hart in his corner. He was the perfect heel at that time, and I'm sure that a lot of these gimmicks are going to come from that golden era.
It was the golden age of gimmicks.
But I don't think the Mountie was bad.
No, but I think he could have made any gimmick work.
All right, coming in at number 30.
9. 39.
39. Rosie the Shit. Superhero in training.
I agree with that. That was
I
a
agree
goddamn god-awful gimmick. A 3-minute warning was pretty fucking dope, though.
Yeah, his 3-minute warning stuff was good. The Hurricane didn't need a side kick.
Yeah, shit was exactly what it was. That was the best thing for it.
The Mighty Molly thing was
the whole superhero crew was fucking retarded.
Yeah, the only one
and just like Nikki Ass. That was fucking stupid too.
Yeah. I agree. Number 38. Papa Shango.
Okay, this is my thing. Everybody, it's like one of those like cult movies that are now a cult movie, but when it first came out, everybody fucking hated it and thought it was stupid. But over time, there's like, oh my god, it's a masterpiece, like Halloween 3. Everybody fucking hated that movie until, probably the past, 10, 15 years. And now, that movie is one of the best horror movies of all time, blah, 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 blah. And that's how Papa Shango is.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even remember. Papa Shango was not even around for that long of a period of time. He wasn't around long enough to, what's the most memorable thing that you have of Papa Shango? Him running down and interfering in the match at WrestleMania with Sid and Hogan.
And making the Ultimate Warrior bleed green blood from his head.
Yeah, that's about it. Nowadays, people love the character or whatever, and he even does, signings as Papa Shango.
Yeah,
so.
Like meet and greets. He does it in it's like several, if it's like a weekend thing, like one day he'll be the Godfather and the next day he'll be Papa Shango or vice versa.
And if anything, I don't think the gimmick lasted long enough.
No, but I thought it had potential. I don't think it was a bad gimmick. I don't agree with it being on.
Yeah, I don't agree with it either. See, some of these gimmicks might be not that great, but once we get through them, I got a feeling that a lot of these are going to be that wasn't great, but there's tons of others that were way worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, number 37, Repo Man.
Pretty fucking stupid gimmick.
Yeah, it was a stupid gimmick, but I mean,
I agree with it being a stupid gimmick.
Yeah,
great wrestler. Horrible gimmick.
We're going to Barry Darsow was a great wrestler. He just for years he played Smash.
Yeah.
From Demolition, and then all of a sudden he showed up looking like one of the villains from fucking DuckTales.
Or Inspector Gadget.
Or Inspector Gadget, whichever one.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That was a pretty fucking stupid gimmick.
Number 36, the Berserker. The Berserker was it was kind of like it was a Bruiser Brody Viking, is what it was.
Yeah, I agree with that. I still didn't like it. I mean, it was like at the time period for the gimmicks. I mean, it was like the least, one of the least offensive ones.
Yeah,
it's still pretty.
Again, though, we're gonna go through this entire list or whatever, and we're gonna.
I feel like that one could probably be further down by the time we get to one.
Yeah, or further up.
Or further up.
Number 35, Nails.
Ha ha. Fuck that.
I don't think the gimmick was as stupid as the actual guy portraying it. He couldn't wrestle with a goddamn fuck, which made it bad. But, being an escaped prisoner or whatever.
So stupid.
It's stupid, but I
don't. That's definitely in my top stupid fucking gimmicks. Like the wrestler made it bad. The gimmick was bad. It was just fucking bad all around.
Well, it was obvious it was made for a one-off.
Yeah.
For Big Boss Man.
Obviously, yeah.
So, number 34, the Spirit Squad. I totally agree with this. Male cheerleaders in professional wrestling.
But they were so fucking annoying that it worked. You hated them.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the Mountie deal. I don't care who portrays him. I don't care if Dolph Ziggler was in it. I don't care if
Nikki,
Kenny Dykstra or whatever his name was in.
No, it was a fucking horrible gimmick.
It was horrible. I don't care who plays a cheerleader. It's fucking stupid. Number 33, Waylon Mercy. I disagree with this because by the time Dan Spivey got around to playing Waylon Mercy, he was already beat up, and he couldn't take the gimmick as far as it could have went.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
The character is based off of Robert De Niro's character in Cape Fear, so...
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, again, and years later, that's exactly what the fuck Bray Wyatt was. Period.
Yep. But Wyatt says he got his inspiration from that.
Number 32, Damien Demento, who was around for literally a cup of coffee. So can you really put him in there? Maybe 2 episodes of Raw? Maybe?
I vaguely remember him.
He's known for getting squashed by The Undertaker on either the first or second episode of Raw. That's it.
I don't think it's long enough to really rank it.
Number 31, Phantazo, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the fucking pulling the things out of his fucking mouth and his, magician gimmick. Yeah, it was fucking stupid.
It was stupid. I don't like it.
No.
Number 30, PN News from WCW.
Yeah.
The big fat rapper.
Yeah, I remember him, unfortunately. It was pretty fucking... Yeah, he's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he was in one of the worst matches ever It was a tag team match. It was a scaffold match. Do you remember that? It was like him and somebody versus like Steve Austin and some. It was on one of the early '90s WCW pay-per-views, but it was a goddamn stinker of a match.
No, I don't really. I just honestly, I kind of remember a little bit of a couple singles matches and then his shitty rapping, and that's about it. But it was fucking terrible.
All right, number 29. I don't know this guy. Kazarni?
Kazarni?
Yeah, apparently this guy had some some promos.
Vignettes?
That word. That aired on SmackDown prior to his debut.
Who's this fucker?
He was he's supposed to be a member of the carnival who spoke in Carney Talk. He wrestled in several dark matches before making his debut to a dead crowd in January of 2009. By March, he had been released. I don't remember this fucking guy at all. I don't remember him at all.
I remember that promo picture, but I don't remember him.
I don't remember him at all.
Fuck him. He's stupid.
Number 28, and I highly disagree with this, Disco Inferno.
Fuck Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno made it work.
Oh my god. That gimmick was fucking stupid.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
He made it
was. No, it was still fucking... He was as goofy as batshit.
Yeah, but he made it work.
Who fucking liked it?
I did. I didn't mind Disco.
You're a fucking wanker.
No, he didn't do anything that offended me. I mean, was he stupid compared to other people? Yeah, but... I mean...
Fuck Disco.
Number 27, Heidenreich.
Heidenreich. Ooh, boy. Missed potential there.
Heidenreich was the shits in the ring. Heidenreich, every character he ever had was the shits. Every single one.
Yeah.
Probably because he was the shits. He couldn't wrestle with a goddamn fuck. I don't care what gimmick you give him. He fucking sucked.
Yeah. Well, when I say missed opportunity, I mean, like, that gimmick could have probably worked with a good professional wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, considering the fact the guy was like 6'8", 6'9", and he was in pretty good shape, but he was just a drizzling shits in the ring. He never got better. I can't like go, oh, you remember that Heidenreich match?
Yeah, said no one ever.
Number 26, Duke the Dumpster Droese.
Yeah, I figured that one was coming sooner or later. Yeah, it was a trash gimmick.
Yeah. Ha
Oh.
Yeah, it was a goofy gimmick. He wasn't a bad wrestler, though.
Yeah, he's and just stuck in a bad gimmick.
Number 25, the Goon, the hockey player.
God, I fucking remember him. Yeah, that's fucking dog shit. Of course, I was in the era of dog shit gimmicks.
Number 24, Paul Burchill, the pirate gimmick.
Yeah. Ugh.
No, he was way better when they were teaming him up with William Regal.
I didn't like the gimmick, but I mean, I really didn't like him. Honestly, honestly thinking about it, it's just. Ugh.
Number 23, Kerwin White. Do you remember him?
Vaguely.
It was Chavo as the
caddy. God, the golf gimmick.
Yeah. Where he
bleached his hair
and he started wearing.
Yeah, fuck that. That was terrible.
Basically, it was the Mexican guy trying to be white,
white face.
White. Yeah, it was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that was really... Yeah, that deserves to be higher, actually.
Number 22, this is a group. Misfits in Action. MIA.
Well, I mean, it was a group of dog shit.
Well, I mean, you had Hugh Morris, you had The Wall, you had Lash LaRue, and you had Chavo. This 2 Chavos in a row.
Yeah, dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I would rank them that high up. I feel like there's been worse gimmicks.
Well, Chavo's the best wrestler out of the group.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably Hugh Morris has more superstar potential out of the group. Lash LaRue was okay. He would have never made it on his own. That's why they put him in here. And The Wall...
That was fucking Berlin, right?
No, Berlin was Alex Wright.
Wright, yeah.
The Wall started off as his bodyguard.
That's right. Got it mixed up. Yeah, dog shit group, dog shit gimmick.
Number 21, Zeus.
Zeus.
Again, I wouldn't even consider him for this. I mean, he had 2 matches.
Yeah, he was an actor.
Yeah, I didn't know.
They was just trying to promote No Holds Barred.
Number 20, Glacier.
Oh, man, I really liked that gimmick when I was a kid because I was really into Mortal Kombat. But god damn.
He came a little too late. If he would have came 2 years earlier, it would have worked better. But he came when the most over group in the company was the NWO doing real shit. Beating people with baseball bats, throwing people on the side of trailers and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like you got these real guys
doing real shit.
Using their real name, and then you got Glacier, which is a total gimmick. So
yeah. Plus, I don't know if this is going to sound racist, but I feel like that gimmick would have been better suited for like an Asian person, and it would have actually gotten over.
Well, there's All Japan and New Japan, and they never did this shit, so and that's the reason why.
Yeah, because they're smart.
Number 19, Mortis.
Oh man, but
Mortis was a perfect villain for Glacier.
I mean, yeah, because they were trying to do that whole Mortal Kombat thing. Like, even as a kid, I enjoyed like watching them, but I mean,
this fucking list is rigged.
Is it?
Number 18, Wrath.
Oh, come on, man.
No.
I thought Wrath was awesome.
Wrath, in 1998, Wrath was getting fucking over. He was getting over. The Meltdown was one of the hottest fucking moves in the company. And, they fucking fed him to Goldberg one night and they fucking squashed his career until he came back as part of Chronic.
Yeah, I fucking love Wrath. I don't agree with that at all.
Number 17, The Boogeyman. Yeah, this is one of those cases where the gimmick sucked and the guy behind the gimmick sucked. He can't wrestle his fucking wee-wee out of his britches.
Yeah, I mean, he was some tough enough fucking reject. He got kicked off because he lied about his fucking age.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Number 16, Eugene.
What a good wrestler, though.
Yeah.
He was a gimmick. Shitty gimmick. Gimmick-wise, yeah, it's fucking up there.
Nick Dishmore is a damn good wrestler, but I mean,
yeah,
that gimmick could never go today because you can't portray a retard. I mean, mentally challenged person.
Yeah, you'd get canceled in a heartbeat.
Number 15.
15, almost in the top 10.
The Fat Chick Thriller / that 70s guy.
Woo! That gimmick did suck.
All of those gimmicks sucked.
All those gimmicks sucked.
Mike Awesome was exactly that. He was awesome. If they would have stuck with the career killer, like they did when they brought him in, he would have been fine. But they tried to gimmick him up because Vince Russo is a goddamn idiot, and I don't give a fuck who debate me. Come on here and debate me. Tell me something that Vince Russo done good in this fucking business that wasn't filtered. WCW, he was never filtered, and that's why WCW went from being my favorite organization to being a dog shit organization.
You mean dead dog shit organization?
Well, he killed the on-screen product. He killed the on-screen product.
It don't fucking matter. If you kill the on-screen product, well, duh, the business is going to die because nobody's going to watch it.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
And you know what? Speaking of Vince Russo, I just watched a fucking shoot with Jeff Jarrett going off about, I guess, this most recent thing in AEW about, what's that tag team's name that does the rap thing in AEW?
Oh, the guy that,
Matt
I know what you're talking about.
Caster?
I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, he said something about carrying Angle, and fucking Jeff Jarrett went off. And come to find out, guess who got backstabbed in TNA? Jeff Jarrett. By guess who? Russo.
I guess Russo snitched on him.
I forgot exactly what it was but it was along the lines of they tried to set him up so they could fire Jeff Jarrett.
Well,
because you can't trust that fucking weaselly piece of shit. And Jim Cornette tried to tell Jeff Jarrett why he shouldn't be in TNA.
Well, I guess the whole thing about it is when Kurt first came into TNA, him and his wife Karen were already separated.
Yeah, they were.
And, you know, one thing led to another. They got a divorce, and, you know, Jeff Jarrett's wife passed away, and then I guess they started talking to each other or whatever. I mean, it's too, just because they were in the same profession, that's why this is such a controversy. But if it was like just regular people out on the street, nobody would bat a fucking eye. So, and probably Vince Russo went behind their back and be like, "Yo, bro, you see what Jeff and Karen's doing, bro? That's not a good look for your company."
Yeah, he's a piece. Yeah, fuck you, Russo.
Anyway, number 14, Santa Claus, which is Balls Mahoney.
You mean the first Santa Claus that Austin stunned?
No.
Eat my dick. You said Santa Claus.
Yeah!
I don't remember.
Well, you shouldn't. He was only around for a cup of coffee. They brought him in at a pay-per-view, one of the In Your House pay-per-views in December. $1 Million Man brought him in, and he attacked Savio Vega.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't remember that.
But
I don't know why.
It was Balls Mahoney. And
oh, man.
He made like 2 or 3 appearances, and he said, "Fuck this," and he went to ECW.
Good for him.
Number 13, Isaac Yankem.
Glenn Jacobs.
Yeah, horrible gimmick. Gimmick.
Horrible.
Good wrestler, horrible gimmick.
Good guy. Yeah, there's no way you could have made that one work. You know why that gimmick got created, right? Because Vince McMahon was at the fucking dentist one day and he thought how scary dentists were. That's why he came up with fucking Isaac Yankem.
Well, they did cater towards kids, so that's probably what he had in mind. Number 12, the Monk / Bastion Booger.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Look, I don't want to be mean or anything, but this guy was the shits. Like, he was in WCW, right? And what was his gimmick in WCW? He was, I don't know. He never could wrestle worth a goddamn fuck, no matter who he portrayed. And, you know, whether it was his Monk gimmick when they first brought him in, or if it was that completely fucking disgusting Bastion Booger.
Oh, God.
And they made it even worse. They made him, like, eat all these fucking turkey legs and shit.
Yeah, and, like, get the grease all over him.
Yeah.
Do you hate that gimmick because you don't like fat people?
No, I'm fine.
You're fat phobic.
No, there's a lot of
You
guys.
piece of shit.
There's a lot of guys in wrestling that were big fat fuckers, and I don't hate them at all.
Bundy, you fat piece of shit. You shouldn't be selling to a goddamn midget.
Number 11 is 7.
By the way, I'm 7. Yeah, that gimmick was a child molester. That's the way it came off. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Watching the kids asleep.
Yeah, well, that's why it was canceled.
Yeah, no shit. All right, number 10. Top 10 worst gimmicks.
Number 10, Mantar.
Pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, they even tried to put Jim Cornette as his manager, and Jim was like, I'm not fucking managing this shit.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Number 9, Arachnaman, which was actually played by Brad Armstrong, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, God. I remember that vaguely. Poor Brad.
Number 8, Max Moon.
Oh, God. Al Snow?
Well, the first person that played him was Conan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And after Conan played him, the second person was Paul Diamond.
Okay. So, Al Snow was the third person?
No, Al Snow never played him.
Al Snow never played him?
No.
What did Al Snow... Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
Number 7, the Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was Ron Reese, by the way.
Yeah.
Ron Reese was the big, fat, tall dude that they eventually put in the flock.
Yeah, still not a good gimmick. Still pretty fucking shitty.
Number 6, Oz.
Kevin Nash. Poor guy. Yeah, there was no fucking redeeming that gimmick. It was fucking stupid.
The Vinny Vegas gimmick was actually pretty good. You know, the Las Vegas wise guy.
Yeah, I mean, he made that work. I mean, that one was... You could work with something, but with Oz, I don't know what the... Dusty came up with that shit, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 5, you probably don't even remember this. Battle Cat.
Battle Cat?
In 1990, Dean Peters donned a cat mask and debuted as Battle Cat.
Let me see this shit.
Peter used gymnastics to further push the cat gimmick, using his abilities to defeat the Brooklyn Brawler in his debut. The gimmick lasted a little over a month before Peterson was released from his contract. And that's his gimmick.
God damn, that's hideous.
Yeah.
Wow, is he actually doing cat claws? Man, that's commitment right there. Ew.
Number 4, I totally suspend this. It's Mr. America.
Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan. This was a part of
a storyline
that... No. What? How can you put this? This wasn't even to be taken serious.
Yeah,
This was the fucking, the Dusty Long Ranger. Everybody knew it was Dusty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would put the blue blazer on there. That was pretty fucking stupid and tragic.
Number 3, the Kiss Demon.
That was pretty goddamn terrible. I didn't like it. And he's a shitty wrestler.
Yeah, he was a shitty wrestler, and...
I'm sorry, but yeah, there was no use in having a Kiss wrestler. That was fucking stupid.
They immediately squashed him when they debuted him.
Yeah.
They made a big deal out of this, and...
For a couple months, right?
I don't know if it was a couple months. I don't remember it being a couple months.
Well, he had some build-up. I do remember that.
Number 2, the Gobbledygooker. I don't fucking count this. He wasn't an in-ring competitor. Do you remember him wrestling?
No. Didn't the Gobbledygooker make a fucking surprise Royal Rumble appearance?
It was at Survivor Series.
Survivor Series.
And it was played by Hector Guerrero.
Yeah. I mean, technically it was a gimmick, but I mean, wrestling gimmick.
After Survivor Series, the gimmick was abandoned. He literally made the appearance, and they never done it anymore.
Maybe I'm thinking like he made an appearance on Raw, or like the Gooker made like an appearance. I don't know. It's still fucking stupid. I wouldn't put it at number 2. I think it's the most disappointing thing.
And number 1, Shockmaster.
I mean, it's pretty fucking bad, you know. He fell on his offs. He fell right. He fell right on his fucking offs.
There's a couple gimmicks that they didn't mention on here. That the fucking ding dongs, they didn't mention them.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid.
I mean, that's about all I can think of like really. Well, no. The fake Razor and Diesel was horrible.
Yeah, I'd put that in top 5. Because that was meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
And
one of my personal ones that I absolutely hate is Dave Sullivan, which was the brother of Kevin Sullivan, who previously played the guy, the Equalizer. And it was kind of a prelude to the Eugene character. He was kind of challenged. And he was Kevin Sullivan's brother, but he was a big Hulkamaniac, so that made Kevin Sullivan like slap him around and all this. It was fucking horrible. I hated it.
what about Santino Marella? That's a fuckhead. I'd like to fucking drop kick personally.
Yeah, I don't like his character at all.
I don't like nothing about him.
People are going to be like, "Oh, well, you guys don't like comedic stuff." I'm like, no, I don't like stupid goddamn shit that makes my wrestling look silly.
Yeah.
And Santino Marella is fucking stupid.
I'm sorry, but fuck the Cobra.
It's
I don't like him. I don't fucking like Orange Juice Cassidy. I don't like fuck, who else? I don't like Dick Flip McGee. What's his name?
Joey Ryan.
Yeah, Joey Ryan. Fuck him. Fuck Orange, OJ. Fuck Santina and Santino.
You know, if Joey Ryan was actually talented enough and actually knew what the fuck he was doing, he could have been kind of like a Ravishing Rick Rude. Never on the wrestling level.
Right, he could have been a sleazeball like heel.
Yeah.
Like if he took it as serious as MJF takes it.
Yeah, that's what he should have done, but he's a fucking pervert, so fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. I hope his dick actually falls off in the fucking crapper and he flushes it. Trying to think of
the Executioner.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid.
That was them trying to bring Terry Gordy into the Federation in 1996, and his body was so goddamn broken down, he couldn't do nothing. He had one match with The Undertaker, and it was so goddamn horrible at one of the In Your Houses.
You notice out of that top 40, there was nobody from the fucking Oddities?
Oh, yeah, the Oddities they were pretty bad.
Yeah, but none of them was in the fucking 40.
Yeah. The fucking, what was that group called? Conan and Mysterio and Kidman and...
The, not the Renegades and the Radicals. God, what was those? It was Kidman was in it too.
Yeah, I said Kidman.
Yeah.
And Eddie was in it for a little bit.
I can't fucking remember the name.
The Filthy Animals.
The Filthy Animals. Yeah, because Ray didn't have his mask on at the time, and he wore his fuzzy blue overalls.
He wore the devil horns.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid.
And he looked just as sleazy as his performances at that time.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking terrible.
The only person that was able to work, like I said, Eddie was in it for a short period of time, but he got out of it, and he was with the Radicals, I believe it. And the only person that could wrestle worth a fuck during that time, or who gave a fuck, was Billy Kidman.
Yeah.
Conan, I'm sorry for all the Conan lovers out there. He's always fucking sucked a dick.
Orale!
He has always sucked a dick.
Viva la raza!
You can debate me all you want to. The only reason why he ever fucking got over is because he had a fucking black and white NWO shirt on.
Didn't they all?
No.
You know what I hate? I hate the fucking silver and black NWO. That was pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. It's the NWO fucking C team, you know. Nobody gives a goddamn fuck about Horace Hogan and Vincent.
Crash Holly wasn't even on that list.
I wouldn't have put him on that list.
I mean, not Crash Holly. Hardcore Holly when he had his racing gimmick.
Spark Plug?
Spark Plug.
Yeah,
that was a fucking stupid gimmick.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid as well. But, you know...
I think the Ultimate Warrior is a fucking stupid gimmick. Fight me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was stupid. He was fucking stupid. It wouldn't have gotten over if he was a small guy. It was only because he was big and he ran to the ring and his entrance. If he didn't have that fucking entrance music, he would have lost half of his fucking popularity.
Well, it was apparent that people wasn't on board after he became champion because he did absolutely nothing for business.
No shit, because Jim Hellwig, rest in pieces, you piece of shit, was only out for himself. I'm sorry, I've never been Ultimate Warrior fan, I never will be Ultimate Warrior fan, and I'm not going to pretend to like him even though the motherfucker's dead.
Yeah, he was a drizzling shits in the ring.
He was a fucking terrible human. Period. Who else?
Some other goofy gimmicks. I'm sorry, fight me. I have always thought that Bob Backlund was fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck if he was Opie in the early 80s. I don't buy him beating a goddamn person, and I don't give a fuck about his crazy politician gimmick in the 90s.
Oh, God, I hated that shit.
Like, watching Bob Backlund was like watching flies fuck.
You know, I heard a story about Bob Backlund, and I'm not sure if it's true, but if it's true, Bob, fuck you, that he wouldn't give you an autograph unless you can name all the presidents in order.
Yeah, that was probably him playing up the gimmick, but it might not been because he's legitimately, like, half nuts.
Yeah, he's fucking stupid.
Yeah, he never entertained me once.
No, I was never a fan of him. Cross-faced chicken wing is a pretty dope move. But
yeah, I mean, that was pretty good, but...
But you know. I'm a submission fan, you know, always have been. I'm very into technical wrestling, and that's the only positive thing I can say about Bob Backlund. From one ginger to another, fuck you, Bob.
Yeah. This is just going to turn into people that we fucking hate.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine for me, too.
Yeah. Who else do I fucking hate?
I don't know, man. It's yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of some early 2000s gimmicks that really wasn't fucking good.
Well, anytime that you had,
I hate this new Seth Rollins Messiah shit. That's pretty fucking stupid. It's boring as fuck. I don't. It's like he's almost kind of having a Joker type aspect to him. It's just not good. It's not him.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit.
I haven't watched enough on it to even give a comment because I don't care.
I've seen too much, and I don't like it. It's fucking terrible.
Okay, let's talk about this first and foremost. Let's talk about how over the top, how stupid, and how ridiculous Bray Wyatt is.
Ooh, that's touchy.
The best Bray Wyatt was the fucking Swamp Devil motherfucker. Everything afterwards is dog goddamn shit. It's not even Papa Shango, Undertaker, like, oh, this is pretty stupid, but it works. It's fucking stupid. Wrestling with the fucking lights down, he's the reason, I mean, the cinematic matches, everything is fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Fucking stupid.
But
no,
hang on.
God damn it! I tried to get into it. It's not wrestling. It's fucking retarded shit. Is what it is.
But
you
how
can't
much,
justify it.
But how much of Vince played into it?
Vince is gone. He's still doing it.
But he hasn't wrestled though. You see my point? Like, yeah, and he's got the Uncle Howdy thing going on right now.
Which is fucking stupid.
Well, you can't say that. You haven't watched it.
Yes, I have. I've seen Captain Howdy, whatever the fuck they call him.
Uncle Howdy.
He's got the gray beard, and more than likely it's Bo Dallas. That's the rumor. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid.
The Wyatt family was a solid trio.
I like the Wyatt family. This has nothing to do with the Wyatt family.
You're talking about Bray Wyatt individually without the Wyatt family.
I'm talking about the Fiend gimmick is fucking retarded.
But it could have been good. Like, him being crazy with a split personality could have been fucking dope.
When they debuted him against Finn Balor at SummerSlam a couple years ago, the lights came on and he had a match and he won. That was the only good thing about him. From then on, it fucking sucked.
It got pretty fucking stupid.
This boogeyman, it's Bray Wyatt. No, a fucking sledgehammer can't even kill him. This and that. And
oh, God. That fucking match he had with Seth Rollins in the cage. And that fucking...
Yeah, where
Super Mario Hammer.
If you were going to pull the trigger and give him the title... That would have been the place to do it.
Yeah.
But they waited until they went to fucking Saudi Arabia and got the fucking blood money to do it.
Well, you know...
Speaking of fucking people we don't like, has there been any...
go ahead.
What?
The Great Khali.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Great Khali and Giant Gonzalez, both of them were drizzling shits.
How are they not, like, number 2 and 1?
Because it's not... What is the Great Khali's gimmick? Explain to me his gimmick.
The Pajami Playboy? He's a man.
He has no gimmick. He's a fucking Indian fuckface from India that happens to be 7 foot tall and wears fucking loose-fitting fucking pajama pants.
You expect him to wear tights?
I don't want him to wear tights because he's not a wrestler. He can't take a bump.
He can give a nice ninja chop.
Yeah, it was almost as bad as Giant Gonzalez coming out in the fucking Bigfoot gimmick.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking bad. No, he had like some kind of like Arabian Prince gimmick, royalty gimmick when he first started.
I don't know. All I know is he powerbombed somebody and killed him, and the WWE was like, hire him.
Throw money his way. He's real.
Yeah.
But people hate Kevin Nash. Why?
They hate Kevin Nash because Kevin Nash isn't a mark. Kevin Nash doesn't take anything he ever did seriously because he knew everything that he did was a gimmick, and everything that he did was, I mean, it wasn't real. Nobody told him to go out there and like really win this belt. No. He won the belt when they told him to win it. He dropped it when they told him to lose it. And he got paid. He
Pin me, pay me.
Yeah, and he's brutally honest about that, and people think that, oh, well, he just shits on the business. No. There's a reason why you call it the business. Some people actually treat it like it's the business.
I mean, yeah, it's a job for some people.
It's a fucking job. And as far as I'm concerned, Kevin Nash entertained me enough times to where I don't give a fuck what he says or pisses off or whatever.
I was a huge Kevin Nash fan as a kid.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie.
The Wolfpack, the original black and white. Hell, even when he was Diesel, I dug him.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I was a huge Diesel fan, actually. You know, hair flip, you know, big elbow, snake eyes.
Speaking of that.
Jim?
No, let's talk about more bad characters. How about the natural born killers? Thrillers.
Natural born thrillers, yeah.
Or as Kevin Nash called them, the natural born ratings killers.
It's pretty fucking terrible.
Did anybody in that group go on to do anything significant?
I don't think so.
Well, Mark Jentrak became huge in Mexico. Okay? Sean O'Hare killed himself. Mike Sanders had a cup of coffee in TNA and never was seen again. Who else was in there? Reno?
Yeah.
Reno, he never did shit. Who else? I guess the most successful you could say is what, Chuck Palumbo?
Yeah. And
Chuck
that
Palumbo?
got squandered.
Yeah, and his best days and what he's most remembered for is another gimmick that shouldn't have got over, but did. And that was Billy and Chuck. You want to talk about a gimmick that's like, when you first see it, you go, what the fuck, this is stupid. But the more it went on, you're like, you know what, god damn it, these guys are kind of entertaining.
Yeah, they did a good job with, getting the gimmick over. Rico. Remember Rico?
Rico, yes.
Terrible gimmick.
What was his gimmick? I just remember
a gay hairdresser.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they ever, specified that he was gay, but he was definitely,
The innuendo was there, like Billy and Chuck.
Well, he was so goddamn mad when Billy and Chuck, didn't for real get married.
Yeah. That was fun. It was pretty fucking entertaining,
Although, him being with Billy and Chuck fit pretty good.
Yeah.
I think
gay.
I think he sent it overboard.
Yeah.
With it.
But it was good, though.
I liked it.
I thought Joker Sting was a really stupid, shitty gimmick.
In TNA?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like, he's supposed to lose his mind and he's like crazy and all this other shit.
His face paint. That was pretty fucking... Shark Boy's always been fucking stupid.
Yeah, Shark Boy. He got over, but damn it. I mean, not only was he the goofy gimmick, but then he started acting like Steve Austin.
2,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking... Give me some clam juice.
God damn, give me a shell, yeah.
Shell, yeah.
Yeah, that was...
fucking terrible.
That was pretty stupid. TNA had some questionable stuff.
What was that one guy that had, the kind of gladiator, gear, but he had, that red mask? Crimson...
Oh, Relic.
Relic, yeah.
That was Johnny the Bull.
Yeah. Not good.
No, him and Abyss were supposed to have this big bloody massacre match, but they couldn't fucking do it on pay-per-view, or they couldn't do it in the building that they booked the pay-per-view for. So they recorded the fucking match on a Impact, and then when the pay-per-view played, they inserted it in.
Really? I didn't know that. That's horrible.
And the match sucked.
Yeah, I remember the match, but I didn't know that's how they did that.
Speaking of that, 7 was terrible, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't worse than Black
Rain. Yeah. Black Rain was fucking... The wig he wore looked like it belonged to a fucking cheap hooker.
Well, he was obviously in a depressed state. He was fucking 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And just did not give a fuck about anything at that point, I don't think.
Nah, because even his suit was baggy. It just looked weird.
Yeah, Black Rain was terrible.
Yeah, nothing about that gimmick was good.
We got to talk about Rockabilly.
Oh, boy. Do we?
Yeah, and then the real Double J, which was a real horrible gimmick.
Yeah. Pretty fucking stupid.
Let's see, who else? What's some other stuff that was just so incredibly goofy? Here's some gimmicks that shouldn't have gotten over, but it did. That I would say got over pretty good, but was definitely goofy to think about, which was the Godwins.
Yeah, Godwins got over.
The Godwins were I was a real goofy, the country boy, don't go messing with a country boy. But then you see him wrestle, and it's like fucking Henry Godwinn was Jim Ross used to call him the hoss.
The hoss.
That old Hank Godwinn, he's a hoss. And he really was. He was a fucking, like, hard-hitting fucking dude. I liked him.
The Bushwhackers got over, and they shouldn't have.
Yeah. No, by the time that they became the Bushwhackers in the WWF, that...
Yeah.
It was so sad, because when they were the
Sheep hurdlers,
they were like a vicious fucking tag team that kind of feared.
Yeah.
Everybody was scared. It was pretty good, but...
You know what's a fucking stupid gimmick? Coco Beware.
Coco's pretty stupid.
Like, I don't like him in the fucking ring. I don't like anything about him. I'd like to take that parakeet and rip its head off and shove it up his ass.
The only time I kind of liked Coco is when he was teamed up with Owen and they were high energy.
Yeah, but I like Owen. I don't like Coco. He's a piece of shit.
I thought he was decent in the ring.
I've never cared for him.
Like, I think that he was good enough to be a tag team wrestler. He wasn't good enough to carry a match on his own. No. Speaking of the tag team that really sucked, the Dynamic Dudes.
Oh, boy.
Johnny Ace sucks dick.
Yeah, he does. Fuck him. Fuck him as a person.
If you're listening to this and saying, well, Johnny was pretty good in New Japan. No, he wasn't. In Japan, he sucked dick, too. He sucked dick. And you know what? He came up with the Ace Crusher. The Ace Crusher sucks. The Ace Crusher sucks. The Diamond Cutter was way fucking better.
Absolutely.
Just because it's first doesn't mean it's best. The Ace Crusher fucking sucks.
Yeah. Fuck him. There's no redeeming qualities about him, and that people power thing, he can shove it way up his ass. Piece of shit.
Yeah, he he even fucked over Jim Ross, man.
Yeah, I know. Just what a fucking piece of shit. And he tried to like cover up all this recent shit with Vince McMahon, and
yeah, he is a classic corporate ass kisser. Like, if ever you can point to a CM Punk pipe bomb that you go, well, that was 100% legit, is when Punk said that McMahon's going to surround himself with corporate ass kissers like John Laurinaitis. That's the first name he said, and that's the first ass kisser that comes to my mind.
Absolutely.
Like, Jim Ross went to bat for him and got him his job in WCW. Nobody wanted him, and JR got him.
Yeah.
And tried to feature him and Shane as that tag team, pretty regular. And then when Laurinaitis came into the WWF in the company, it's like, oh, well, let me tell you what Jim Ross did. And it's like, fuck you. Like, you're going to tell on the dude that helped you start your career?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he's the reason why Shane got shit canned.
Well, I don't know. All I know is that Shane Douglas went on to have a very good fucking career.
Right. You know a gimmick that shouldn't have gotten over, but is done pretty well over the years? Delirious.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Like, legitimately, there's nothing about his gimmick that should have gotten over.
Well, kind of like El Generico.
Yeah.
I mean, which is Sami Zayn, by the way.
And he's doing some of the best shit he's ever done in his career right now.
Yeah, like he is. If it wasn't for him, the bloodline just would,
be stagnant.
It'd just be stale. It kind of is stale, but anytime he's out there with the mic, at least it's the potential of having, like, little, rough in the feathers.
He looks like a Ginger Mick Foley.
Kind of, yeah.
But
kind of does.
Kind of does.
That's
another shitty gimmick we can shit on.
Well, we talked about Shane Douglas earlier. Goddamn, Dean Douglas.
Oh,
they tried to tank his career before he even got started.
Yeah, for real.
That was terrible.
The Genius sucked too.
The Genius. Yes, the Genius.
I'm sorry, Paul, but goddamn, it wasn't good. It's not as legendary as you think you are.
Yeah, I think his claim to fame was like
his brother.
Well, no, he got a count-out victory over Hulk Hogan one time.
No, his claim to fame, he hangs on his fucking brother's coattails.
Well, I'm talking kayfabe-wise. Nobody knew him and Savage were brothers.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying, but still. Leaping the Lanny.
Well, I don't think he lived off of his brother because
He does now.
Oh yeah, he does now, but back then he didn't, because if he was, he would have asked his brother for a job in WCW.
Yeah, that's true.
But he didn't really have to, because he sat at home and collected checks because WCW had their heads up their fucking asses.
Pretty much.
Another gimmick that shouldn't have got over, but got over like fucking God. Honky Tonk Man.
It's true. I mean, he's a fucking
Honky
Elvis
Tonk,
impersonator.
When I think of like the top heels from that golden era, I have to put Honky right up there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you could put him in the ring with anybody and draw heat. And that's the kind of guy you want, man. I mean, this is funny. Maybe on our next podcast we'll talk about our favorite gimmicks instead of shitting on all these people. But
Norman Smiley.
God, Norman's... I don't know, but if it wasn't for the Big Wiggle gimmick...
Right? That shouldn't have been as funny and as popular as it was.
No, because I'm sorry. I am sorry, but he is fucking boring as a wrestler. Have you seen him have, like, real matches?
Yes, I have.
Like, it's like watching fucking paint dry.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Like, they tried to push him, like, in early 99, something like that, and they put him out there. First of all, he looks like shit. He's in, like, green tights or yellow tights, no fucking knee pads.
Yeah, no muscles.
No muscles, no
Skinny.
definitions. He comes from that European-style wrestling. I'm sorry for all the fans out there. European-style wrestling, if you don't know what it is, it's catch-as-catch-can wrestling. It's not strong style. It's not even what William Regal does. It's catch-as-catch. Go to YouTube and watch real British wrestling. It's fucking awful. It's a point-based system, and it's nothing but catch-as-catch-can fucking... It's awful. I don't like it at all. I think it sucks. It's not even submission wrestling.
I like submission wrestling.
Yeah, but
pretty dope.
This is not it. When
I mean, I kind of enjoy it, but I like stuff like that. So,
well, I like jiu-jitsu myself, but I'm not going to sit down and watch a 30-minute fucking jiu-jitsu match.
I will.
I'm not.
Well, that's the difference between me and you.
Well,
I like good things, and you like dog shit.
No, you like bullshit.
You like bullshit.
You'll sit
You
there,
bullshitter.
You go ahead and you watch your fucking Royce Gracie, Ken Shamrock hour-and-a-half fucking snort.
No.
And I will fucking watch Dan Henderson knock out somebody.
Fuck you. No, that's not a fucking jiu-jitsu match. Well, you said fucking jiu-jitsu. That was a fucking UFC fight, cocksucker.
No, fuck you, cocksucker.
No, I'm talking about fucking...
Goddamn... Royce Gracie and Ken Shamrock spent 30 goddamn minutes on the ground. If that's not jiu-jitsu, what the fuck is it?
That was a fucking UFC mixed martial arts fight, you fucking
and they
wanker.
Were on the ground
that is
fucking
different than a fucking regular jiu-jitsu match between two jiu-jitsu competitors.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jiu-jitsu starts out on the ground.
Some matches can, but no, you start off from a standing position and then you go work for the takedown.
My point is, are you going to watch somebody put somebody in a fucking guillotine, hold them there for 30 goddamn minutes?
In jiu-jitsu, that doesn't fucking happen, wanker.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about.
You fucking just said that. You was talking about that. You was like, that's jiu-jitsu. No, that was a fucking mixed martial arts fight, and yes, it was boring as fuck, but in a jiu-jitsu competition, you don't fucking sit there for 30 fucking minutes because there's rules and regulations to break it up so it doesn't get fucking boring like that.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Why are we talking about jiu-jitsu on a fucking mixed martial... I mean, on a fucking pro wrestling podcast?
Dan Severn sucked, too, in the ring.
I thought he was all right.
He fucking sucked.
You suck.
Watch a professional wrestling match with Dan Severn. He fucking sucks.
You fucking suck.
He wasn't good as Ken Shamrock.
No, of course he wasn't good as Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock was actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Wanker.
Fuck you.
Oh, man. But this has been fun. I really enjoy this, even though you're a dipshit.
Oh, fuck you.
That's all I can
next
say.
time we'll probably talk about the best gimmicks and like what we like.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah, this was pretty fun, shitting on everything.
Well, thank you for listening to Strong Style Podcast, and we hope to catch you around. I'm James.
And I'm Todd. Fuck you.